Hello everyone, welcome back to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Been a little while since we played, but there is a new map, and if you beat the game on that new map, there is a new character to be unlocked. So we're going to take my favourite here, Spark with dual SMGs. We're going to go to play, we're going to go standard mode, we're going to play on Darkness 15 for the challenge, play again, and then we have Temple here. So let's jump in, see what that's about. All I know is it's going to be 20 minutes, hence the name of the game. These are different little brain things. Normally it's a brain. These are more tiny-faced Cthulhus. And that wall is very close to us. Like, being able to walk the lap of this thing that fast means this room's going to be quite the confine, isn't it? I'm assuming there isn't anything in the center to give us any more trouble. But I think we're definitely going to want some piercing shots, a faster reload, some more movement speed. To get around all this stuff is going to be a problem. So immediately, Holy Arts. Why do I have 4 choices when it's normally 3 at Darkness 15, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to complain. Holy Arts is new. After shooting your last ammo, smite nearby enemies for 20 damage. Smite deals 10 extra damage for every HP you currently have. Every 500 enemies killed with smite heals for 1 HP. Justice, increase your max HP by 1 for every 500 enemies killed with smite. At most, 3 max HP can be gained this way. I mean, that would be great for just about anything that wasn't the SMGs, but we're going to take it, we're going to do it. Especially taking it this early means that we're going to have more time to build up that 500 cap when we get those other... Oh god, we can... The pillars do have collision, apparently. They're not like the trees in that they're not going to hurt me, but... they do have collision. There goes a bit of smiting. We do want to get to the end of our clip rather than reloading prematurely. I would love that reload to be faster though. It is slow going. Right. Bullet damage, knockback, glare, haste, and a ghost friend. Honestly, I think glare in this tight confine will do me well. Obviously, increasing our shot fire rate, not our shot speed necessarily, our fire rate would be huge. What's this? Dark Arts. Your bullets have a 25% chance to inflict curse. Curse deals damage equal to 200% your bullet damage. Then Curse takes 1 second longer to activate, but a damage is increased by an additional 100% of your bullet damage. Every 10 enemies you kill by Curse will increase your bullet damage by 1%. Enemies inflicted with Curse take 30% more damage. Well, I do really need the reload rate right now, but it seems like an interesting one. I didn't even realize that more passives had been added to the game. I knew about the new character and the new map. Squeeze in that gap there. As ever, we just want to be gathering... Oh my god, that's a lot of explosive guys all next to one another. What is that over there? Right, vision range, lightning energized. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to automatically refill your ammo. I kind of don't want that. I'll take more vision range, thanks. What are you, and how hard are you going to be to kill? This is a lot of exploding guys. I dislike this volume of... Okay, yeah, that tracks. You had the pustules on you like the other guys did. This is a lot of exploding foes, right? It's not just me. It's mostly just exploding foes at this point. Let's take Holy Might, or... Holy Might will come, but rapid fire is going to help us get to smite more frequently. Oh god. Good. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be here for too long. Thanks. Honestly, who needs to fire shots at this point? Just let them blow themselves up. Right, those big ones are all going to blow each other up in the center. That's fine by me. Here's a level. Justice. Increase your max HP by 1 after every 500 enemies killed with smite. At most 3 max HP can be gained this way. I think that's totally worth doing. Reload rate increase. Increase bullet damage by 50% for 1 second after reloading. Dragon Egg Ghost Friend. Let's take Justice. Oh, there is the classic mini boss. Big alien brain looking thing. I'm hoping the explosions are doing a lot of extra work killing those guys. Alright, I don't like being here. Electrobug, magic lens, double shot, fresh clip. Let's go Electrobug in hopes of getting towards Electro Mastery. Right, there's a chest. I love that. Let's go make our way over there carefully. What do we get? Bullet damage down, lightning damage up. Sure. Bunch of XP from that as well, giving us levels. Angelic, every 500 enemies you kill with smite heals you for 1. Yeah, go on then. So, it's nice to have a second way to get healing. Previously, it was very limited. It was like the main healing track, and then the Pyromancer one that you could heal with. So, having this as an option available to us is lovely. Dive out of the way. Good. Trying to think of what other stuff is going to be really useful here. More reload rate. Vision range plus 10%, damage from glare occurs twice as often. Let's pick that up. We'll go big on the things we're investing in. Want our pickup range, vision range to increase as well. That's on a different tree track. But we'll be okay. Right, we're coming towards 15 minutes. I think that's normally when we get our first mini-boss. It has, or like first boss proper. Has been a while. Normally also it puts you within the red electric fence. But I've no idea if that's going to happen here on the much smaller playing field of this level. Holy Might. Smite deals 10 extra damage. I think that seems wise. Oh, hello. No, you are different and new and scary. And really fast. Right, our shield is down. God, you charge in horrible ways and you spit out exploding foes. I dislike this in many fashions. Oh god. Okay, well, we got hurt real bad real fast. We do take double damage because of the level that we're playing on. Bullet damage, knockback, fire rate, max ammo. I think we're just taking speed here. I think we really need it. Oh jeez. Alright. Get some of that exploded, please. I just want space between me and everything else, really. And once he gets close to me, then there's the extra spewing of exploding guys that I really don't want to have to deal with. Oh god. Okay, and the regular enemies are back. That's great. That's gone really well. Alright then, let's re-strategize. So... let's quit to menu. I'd like to use that smite in a bigger way. When enemies are killed, summon a spirit. Spirits chase down nearby enemies. Right-click to quickly shoot all of your remaining ammo in all directions. Sounds like it would go pretty well with a smite, wouldn't it? Let's do some of that with a bat gun, see how that goes. Standard mode, darkness 15, play, temple, play. So now we can do this, and these bats will go and home in on our foes. Obviously, we don't have to go full tornado to start, but it's just so much faster to do it. Why wouldn't I? When the bullets themselves home slightly, seems fine by me. Right, there is Holy Arts, which is exactly what we wanted immediately. After shooting your last ammo, smite nearby enemies for 20 damage. So we do this, and then smite as soon as we finish that rotation of ammo. So I'm hoping that if we can increase our shot speed even further, we might be able to get through our tornado of shots really fast. Let's take freeze. I think that will be good for us. Especially in this tight confine. Having frozen foes is going to make that a little bit easier for us. Don't think I'll invest in glare quite as much this time around though. See what other options we get given. Didn't do really anything with summons last time, so it's always an option for us. Electromage, Dark Arts, Magnetism. Let's go double shot because that just gets us twice the number of bats, or I think we normally shoot 2, so now we shoot 3, so 150% more bat is no bad thing. Try and not get hung up on the pillars too much. Run and gun would be a really nice thing to get. We did start on the speed tree last time. Bullet damage and knockback, Pyromage, Magnetism, or Magic Lens. Let's go Pyromage. Get healed. I think it's for surviving 90 seconds. Or something. I can't quite remember. It's one of the passives that we get from the main menu. Oh no, it's every 5 levels. That's it. So we got to level 5, we got healing. That's the one. Alright, at the moment I have no more a plan than just avoid hitting stuff and right click. I will take the extra speed though. Now we're obviously slower movement while firing, but we don't intend to be firing all that often while we're doing our big tornado shots. The harder part about the tornado thing though is that we don't get directionalized fire when we're doing that, and so if we're trying to run into clear an empty space, it's harder for us to make that space in front of ourselves. But the good thing is every time we right click, we will always empty our clip of ammunition, so we will always smite when we do that. Holy Might. Smite deals 10 extra damage every HP you currently have. Shoot an additional bullet behind you. Fanfire. When shooting your last ammo, shoot 10 additional bullets in a circle. Let's take that because we are depleting our ammunition every like 3 seconds, thereabouts. So having all those extra shots exist is going to be no bad thing for us. Love the ice doing work against the big explodey guys. That is very nice to see. Keeping me safe. There's mini-boss number 1, or elite enemy, or whichever way it goes. I know there is a technical difference because as you increase the difficulty in the levels of darkness, it mentions like elites get more attacks and then bosses get more attacks. So I think those are elites. Holy Might, Firestarter, Glare, Divine Blessing. That's even more movement speed and reload speed. Alright, let's take that then. Because we do have to reload after every tornado. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Thank you. Good, okay. Let's get these last bits of XP at the fringes. A great big column of it in the center there. I would love that. Gotta always be right-clicking. Am I going to get a chance to even move through this center part? I feel like I'm just avoiding it because that's where the massive foes just want to be all the time. Shield regens in 1 minute. No, let's take Dark Arts. We're literally a tornado of bats. I think we can justify Dark Arts. Squeeze through there, thank you. Grab all of this. Anytime I'm not hearing the little bleeps of these guys blowing up in my proximity, I'm very happy. Now, I would love to get my bonus here before the 15-minute mark. There it is. Gods listened. Increase move speed and reload rate by 35% for 2 seconds after reloading. Okay. Love that. Curse takes 1 second longer to activate, but damage is increased by an additional 100% of your bullet damage. Bullet damage plus 35%. I'll take more Doom. Every 10 enemies you curse will increase your bullet damage by 1%. That's going to like cycle onto itself really nicely over time, I think. Level 10 means we're now at full health again. Right, there's that thing. We are much faster this time, which I am super grateful for. Still got to not walk in too many straight lines. Basically need to operate in big curves. But the good thing is, it seems like the enemies are being mostly kept under control by our bats. And our movement speed means that we can just kind of go in a big lofty circle. And this thing basically gets stuck in like a pseudo hexagon chasing us. Must avoid the big red balls. These shots coming out of the eye guys. That's important. Squeeze by there, thanks very much. Now it seems like technically stuff can die on the outside of the walls because our shots can cross over the walls. So hopefully when things get busier in the later game, we don't lose out on too much XP being stuck over there or anything. But that's its own problem for later. Right, we've got regular enemies back. This is very uncomfortable. This is cozier than I would like it to be. Much cozier than I would like it to be. Thank you, Ice, for giving me an out. That is incredible. Ice Shard, when shooting your last ammo, also shoot 3 additional Ice Shards that inflict freeze. Not bad for us. More fire rate, also great. Smite deals 10 extra damage for every HP you currently have. Or more reload rate, more fire rate. I'm going to take the straight 25% fire rate increase so we can get through our 12 shots faster. And then be on our way to just putting out 12 more shots. That's what I want. No idea how that's going to work out for us, but we will see. I am interested in getting those 3 ice shots at the end of the clip, because then we just kind of have 3 things happening. We have smite, we have a flurry of 10 bullets, and we'll have 3 ice shards eventually. But we've just got to work with what we've got. Stay away from me, heathens. Thank you. No idea how much health that thing has, or how many of our shots are making it to it rather than just everything else that's around, but it'll die eventually. They always do. Or at least somebody does. It might be me. Get all this XP. Good. Squeeze through here. Thanks very much. Come on, you have to die soon. You're all cursed and everything. You can see the skulls working. You can see the ice working. Our shield has been popped, unfortunately. That means we are now slightly slower without it, which is problematic. And I ran into an enemy. Unideal. God, these crowds are denser than I would like. I'd love, like, some kind of splintering enemy when they die, because just look how many of them there are. Was that lag? I feel like we got hung up on something just wrecking me. Alright, let's try one more strategy then. We're going to take the grenade launcher. And who's going to be best for this? Reloads, black holes, 6-shot, a frost butterfly that periodic freezes enemies. Is that what Yuki used to do? I feel like Yuki used to do something different. I can't recall. Right click to quickly shoot all of your ammo. Enemies are killed. Summon a spirit that chases down enemies and deals 8 damage. Or we just go diamond with 7 HP. Alright, let's go Lilith grenade launcher. Then what we want to do is find summons that will copy our grenade launcher's damage, because that's the really powerful stat here. And obviously the heads go off and do their own thing every time something gets exploded, which is lovely. We have 6 shots before we must reload. Obviously, we can reload before then. Let's go Ghost Friend immediately. Love a little Ghost Friend. I feel like the grenade launcher is snappier than it used to be. It could just be me completely misremembering, or because we just did a run that was full of tornado bats. Maybe it's that. I don't need that. I don't want that. Don't really want that. Let's just take faster reloads then. So we saw in the last run just how dense the crowds get at kind of at the 12-minute mark, I think it was. So here's hoping that this is a way to deal with that. I keep thinking about the alt fire on right click, but that's not here because we are not Tornado Lady. Alright, desperately need some more movement speed. Also, desperately do not want to be in this corner anymore. Gonna get myself a magic dagger. I would have liked the dragon, but the magic dagger was the more immediate choice when I was getting penned into that corner there. Heavy weaponry, absolutely. So that's gonna spin around us, murdering our foes, which is lovely. Possibly less lovely once we're surrounded by the exploding guys, but we'll see when we get there. Dual wield for a second magic dagger, or haste first? I think we invest in haste first. the need for the increased movement speed, especially in these tight quarters, seems very important to me. Right, we'll just keep gently popping the densest part of the crowd. You're here now, that's lovely to see. And our skulls continuing to go around and cause havoc with every kill that we get, which is lovely. Right, more skills. Now I think it's time for the dragon egg. So that'll take 3 minutes to hatch. That'll be about 14.5 minutes. Right when we'll be trying to get rid of the big, horrible, dashy alien summoning thing. I wonder if these creatures have actual names. Not like Jeff, but names that are used either just by the dev team to denote one thing from the next, or just names in the lore of the game. Right, I'm going to go run and gun. We're not going to be firing that much, but when we are, to not have to slow down nearly as much will be lovely. Wouldn't mind some more range on this thing, but doubt we're going to get it. There goes our shield. There's a great shame. It'll be back, just not awfully quickly. Right, there's 1 minute down of our dragon, still 2 to go. Increased reload speed, increased HP, fire rate. I'm going to go with the HP here. 1 more level, and we will heal that 1 missing HP that we have up again when we hit level 10. That is quite the crowd of explosives, isn't it? All on top of one another there. If I could get that to explode while the boss is next to it, I'd be very happy. Just like that. Excellent work. Right. Let's try and go get our chest safely, as ever he gets stuck on all of the stuff. Summon damage plus 15%, your attack speed 15%, your ghost friend now shoots towards your cursor. I think that is great. And in the chest, Lilith summons an additional spirit when enemies are killed. So that's double the spirits, double the fun. Right, there's the 16-minute mark. Spirits everywhere. I think we could possibly have some minor issues with the screen just becoming incredibly busy. But if that is the case, it means that lots of stuff has died and we've generated lots of skulls, which is no bad thing. Right, your dragon gains 10% attack speed every 60 seconds. This ability works even if your dragon is still in the egg. I think that seems wise. Get that ticking up on the clock. That's 2 minutes of our 3-minute dragon wait time. Longest 3 minutes of your life, am I right, ladies? I don't really understand what that joke was supposed to imply, if I'm honest. Right, our shield is back. Just in time for me to immediately lose it, I'm sure. Oh, hello. Okay. Our new friend is here. That I just ran into, but I had next to no other choice. I'm going to take dual wield to summon a second magical dagger. They're going to go off and do all my dirty work while I just try and stay alive. Basically. That's my hopes and dreams anyway. There's my dragon. Dragon is going to point towards... shoot fires towards whatever direction my reticule is pointing. Well, I do miss the freeze effects, though. They were great. And we've been hit. Or at least our shield was lost a second time, I guess. Right. Lightning, magic lens, dark arts in the wind. Increase bullet damage and move speed by 10% every 10 seconds. Your bullets have 25% chance to inflict curse. This is just base of this. So 25% chance to do triple damage, because there's base damage plus the 200%. I think this actually will work out well. So like if our regular shot damage is like 81, then on the occasions we do triple that, 240 damage seems great, right? Yes, I hear you trying to explode around me. I don't love it. Oh, God. Like, the crowds are one thing, but if that guy could just be dead, I'd be so happy. Maybe I should be focusing on it more. Summon attack speed plus 50% is great. So that means my scythe is spinning around me faster, my daggers fly around faster, my ghost and my dragon shoot faster, my heads traverse faster, I think. My floating skull friends. Yeah, I see you there, buddy. I see you, and I don't like you. Alright, level 15 means we get some healing. Pyromage in the wind. Doom takes 1 additional second, but then does another 100% damage. Or double shot. Don't really fancy double shot because I don't want to reduce my bullet damage by 10%. Just takes 1 second longer. Bullet damage and move speed by 10% every 10 seconds. Let's take that. And just try and not get hit. Which is kind of what I'm always going for. He says, losing his shield and getting hit. But obviously if we're 40% up and then we get hit, we lose the progress we've made on doing that. Right, fire rate, vision, reload, take aim. Oh, this is not a great choice. I guess I'm going to go with glare this time, just for the damage that can be done without me having to fire. Though this has all gone terribly. Everything is awful. This thing will not die. Leave me alone. I don't know how I didn't die just then. Give me this. Right. Tome of Summoning. Summon damage plus 50%. Summon attack speed plus 50%. Reload rate minus 50%. This is exactly what I wanted. And I ran into an enemy and died. It's not gone great. Right, half an hour. We will leave that there for today. But join me next time. We will give this another go. We'll see if we can't find some strategy to make these tight, really hard conditions a little bit easier to get through. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.